How would you assess your round today?
Really good, really good. We were smart. Fuch and I did some really good stuff out there. It's easy to get a little aggressive out there and miss in the wrong spots. Put the ball in the proper spot on the greens and try and make putts. When I did miss a fairway, unfortunately, I got some really good lies that I could advance it up near the green. So, really a really solid round of golf today on a course that could be challenging. Obviously, this morning looked challenging. Now a lot of low scores, and it seemed like this afternoon, I'm not sure, did it really play easier? I'm not sure. It looked like it from the scores, but I didn't think it was. I mean, you had to really think about where you were landing your ball on the green, play for the release, and I just did a really good job of, Fuch and I did a really good job of that today.
How important on a course like this is it to get off to that start, like shooting 5 under in the afternoon, knowing you're going to go back out tomorrow morning and have some fresher greens and stuff, even though it's still going to be tough?
Yeah, it's crucial. Since they've changed this course from overseeded, the entire course being overseeded to Bermuda, and only things overseeded now is the rough. These greens are tricky, and you look at the winning score, except for maybe 1 year where I think it was 18. It's been, I think it was 12, 10, and maybe a single digits around 5 or 7 the last 3 out of the 4 years. So, to play one good round, you need to play one really good round around here, and to get that in the first round allows me to, not have to be overly aggressive the next couple days and sort of just play as smart as we did today and hopefully make a few putts out there.
Do you feel like you kind of stole a few shots, just kind of considering how kind of beefed up this rough is this year out there?
Yeah.
67s are pretty tough to do out on this.
It is. I mean, I gave one bad shot away on number 9. I 3-putted from about 40 feet, which was a gift. And then 15, my bogey had in a divot lie and, hit a really good shot, and the ball flew so far. But I made bogey there. And then number 8 and number 18, I had decent lies in the rough that I could really get a lot of club in the ball and advance it and get it either on the green or just around the green, and I got lucky there. So, yeah. I mean, if you miss the fairway here, it's sort of, you're gambling with your money a little bit to see what kind of lie you got, especially depending on the shot and what hole you miss the fairway on. Because like 8, you really do not want to miss that fairway, and I got lucky to, like I said, have a good lie to be able to feel comfortable that the ball would come out and get over the water and not have a chance to hit the green.
Now, to put your course setup hat on just for a second, there's obviously no more runoffs, or there's very few. The rough's grown up around the greens. Do you like that better, or do you prefer the shaved down areas, and what allows you to kind of play your best?
That's the debate that my caddy Fuch and I have been having all week. He's been thinking that the lack of runoffs is going to make it play easier. I haven't sort of been on that theory. I think it is going to make it play maybe a little bit tougher. So we've got a little side bet on a few holes of where the runoff is no longer on how what the score may be for certain pin locations. So it's weird because I'm so used to seeing the runoffs and I'm so comfortable with those runoffs that it's actually some holes are nicer that they're not there. So if the ball does release too much or you're in the rough, there's a buffer that the ball is only going to be a couple yards off instead of running all the way down. So,
which holes? Like 15?
Like number 4 is a perfect example. That pin right, usually today was front right. I've got a wedge in, and you missed it a yard or 2 right. It's running all the way down. Now there's rough. So it's like, it can be aggressive if it's just off the green. It's only going to be just in the rough there. Where's another one? I think on number 14, I hit my tee shot. That runoff there, it would have ran all the way down. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple. I mean, just where it depends on where the pin locations are. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. I don't know why they changed that, and I haven't really asked, but I'm curious how it's going to make it play and what the score is going to be from that at the end of the week.
It sounds easier.
It's easier if you have a good lie.
Yeah, okay.
If you don't have a good lie, then it's like, you're like, oh, maybe I would have had to run off 8 yards, and if it's still in the fairway, I can chip it, putt it, I can do a few different things with it. So that's what I've told Fuch and I debate on. Would you rather be 10 yards off the green on the fairway cut or be 5 yards off or 4 yards off with a bad lie. You know, so if it's a good lie, it's not that big of a, it's really shouldn't be that hard. It all is dependent on the lie a little bit. Thank you all. Thank you.